kill Capital. The Flux comes out. It picks up 2, but they don't have the sound barrier in response. The Flux is gonna take Baz out of the sky! The beat from both sides is going to come through, but Wistful, they're so low, and they're not gonna be able to find their footing on King's Row. The Blizzard is gonna cut off the entire point, and that will be Cosmic holding the line.
Capital there with the flank, I was almost on the edge of my seat saying, oh, maybe they'll turn this around, and no. Cosmic has played this as perfectly as they could have played. With 1 minute and 17 seconds, it's a low time bank compared to like what they have, but it's still a decent time bank, especially with what Wistful has done these last few fights on their attack. So yeah, now it's all in their hands. They cannot lose this map at all, but they can definitely draw, and that will suck for Cosmic. So, they're getting.
Once again, we're seeing. I mean, these are two teams that are so evenly matched in skill, and I mean, it's just taking everything out of both of them. Like they're having to make these hero plays, and I mean, right there in that fight, I mean, the hero play came from Crazy Cat that kept Gap alive to deal that extra damage and not let Wistful take anything. I mean,
I'm not sure. Oh wait, they're rolling out on this comp. Hey, maybe they want to do it for the. Oh yeah, no. They're going back. They trolled us.
Yeah, they've got some time to burn right now.
They wanted to find probably a pick with that Widowmaker and then just swap with the pullback from Lifeweaver.
A good wall from Elf, but they're not able to find the damage to follow up on it. Cosmic playing around this Mondata statue once again. Crazy Cat hurt, looking worse for wear right now, and Vaz is able to find the first pick onto Ewan. I mean, the Immortality Field is going to come out, but with that, with that grasp gone for the side of Gap, it's not going to be enough to keep them alive. And Wistful, they're getting super aggro here, and they're not going to be able. They're going to be able to take down Winter right outside of the Immortality Zone in the spawn.
That was definitely a good pick, because now Winter's just he's gonna be back. But they have 1 minute. They have spent 1 minute just to kind of trying to pry open Wistful, but they definitely have more time, so for at least 2 more fights.
Crazy Cat has this Amp Matrix in the Flux. They weren't expecting it from Baz. Immortality Field, it doesn't. Well, it wouldn't have helped Ewan if they were below half HP. But that Amp Matrix is not going to find the value that they wanted. So I mean, 2 ultimates expended, and Phone has this Blizzard coming out of the ice block, and it's going to find the freeze on the Gap onto Elf, and they're holding the line. They have 2 ultimates to use in this later.
Oh no, never mind. Crazy Cat didn't get staggered, but right now, Cosmic has the ultimates, but Paulette needs to be so clutch with that beat to deny Promise any space. Deny Gap any space with that Flux.
Here's the sound barrier from Ewan. Gap so low, gonna use the Flux, but gonna get very, very dead. Winter trades it out onto Paulette, but Promise with 2! Promise with 3! Putting the map away, and we're gonna see a draw on King's Row!
Oh my god, what a crazy hold. Even crazier than Cosmic ever did. Wistful holding down 2 minutes. Yeah, again, Promise getting again with an arrow play to save the map. Look, they just I
do love draws. I mean, it may be. I mean, like, oh my god.
Okay.
I mean, these teams they're just right? I mean, nobody's going down. Like, they won't lose. Neither of
Yeah.
these teams want to lose, and they feel like they can't lose because if they lose, I mean,
Like lower
this
bracket.
Overwatch. I love Overwatch. This is
That-
the peak. I love this.
This is definitely an insane match that we're seeing, and the draw, even if nobody loves draw, like tying a map, you definitely sensed it was maybe coming in the air because these two teams, they just can't be split apart. They just cannot be split apart.
Okay, yeah, I mean this match has been absolutely ridiculous for the first two maps, but I don't know about you. I need a short break.
Yeah,
I need to catch my
I
breath.
need to catch my breath too.
I mean, what a ridiculous match. So when we come back, we'll see. I think it'll still be Cosmic's map pick moving forward.
I think so,
Since
yeah.
they drew. So we'll see what we're going to come back with in map 3 for Escort. So, I mean, I would not want to miss a second of this match after the break. So stick around. You can't miss it. You don't just not want to. You can't.
You can, yeah.
Welcome back, everybody. I mean, I had to take a few minutes, catch my breath. My voice is gonna get gravelier and gravelier as this match goes on. I can already tell. Um, yeah, the rare draw,
The
in
rare
Overwatch
draw.
2. Like, it's very very difficult to draw these days, and these teams found a way to do it. I mean, I think it was Cosmic's map pick coming in to escort. We're going to Shambhala Monastery.
I think this is the first draw, by the way, of the season. I'm not sure. You can maybe fact check me in the chat, but I think this is the first draw that we saw, and what a draw it has been. It definitely felt like it was the only
like
deserved
it should be a
outcome.
draw. Like
Yeah, everything made like the same mistakes and also the same great plays. It was so hard to split, but now it gets harder to draw. You can draw escort, but it's almost impossible. It's like a 0.0 chance, but crazier things have happened.
yeah. I'm kind of expecting the Sigma still, right?
Yeah, they're probably gonna be playing the same, maybe more pokey.
Yeah.
Uh,
I mean, I don't expect the Bastion on Shambhala Monastery. I think it'll just be hard Sojourn. Um,
maybe Symmetra, maybe Hanzo. Depends how they want to play it. And maybe goes down as maybe a brawl, but I would expect more of the same.
I mean,
Definitely,
Sigma's just that good right now, right? I
yeah,
don't
and
think
it's so
Sigma
versatile.
alone is super super broken, but
Oh, by the way, Chicken is
Chicken is
in
in.
for
Yeah.
winter. Chicken, he's very good also, like, and I think it probably helps them maybe showing a new face. So they might want to try and do some poke stuff, and Chicken is very good, especially on its can. Well, maybe Winter is better for that Bastion that they wanted to maybe try out on King's Row. Chicken is more of like that pure hit scan that you want in your game.
You're right, Ewan. Focus up. We'll get out of here at some point. I don't know if it'll be tonight or tomorrow, or if these teams are just gonna keep drawing. We go again. Wistful, Cosmic, battling it out. I mean, what a match it's been as we get into Shambhala Monastery.
Yep. And oh well,
What a
that was
wall
a good.
by phone again, and I mean, just an even better wall by Elf. Elf so low,
Oh,
can't get that ice block out, and will go down. What a
oh,
wall by phone there, and I mean, it will get eaten the disruptor shot for that a bunch of extra damage, but with phone being okay, well, Chicken's able to take down Baz. So I was gonna say with phone being the only one gone, I mean. Cosmic is not going to be able to get
oh!
aggressive, but Chicken is putting themselves on the map here.
What a shot by Chicken right there onto Promise. As I said, Chicken more of that pure hit scan, and they shown us. First fight they shown us with a great hatch. Oh, no, you can't demote. You can't demote, my man. You cannot do that.
Oh, Chicken just got fried. Oh my goodness. Phone with a heads up play to take down the Sojourn. And
I want to say Caster cursed them, but well, he did it to himself. I'm sorry. Oh, and Phone goes in way too deep.
just like they're overcommitting, and Chicken has returned and is not going to take that disrespect from Phone lying down.
Yeah. Also, I don't think they're gonna touch. Oh, great denial from Elf onto Chicken.
A two-way denial by Elf. Here we go. The accretion's out. Baz has the flux. Gap also going to use the flux. Here we go. Immortality field going to save 3 lives, and here it is the Blizzard to cut Gap off from the team. And I mean,
yeah.
these icicles, they don't miss for Phone, and Baz together. They're going to be able to hold the line.
Yeah, they went into too aggressive, kind of like that fight for Wistful. Uh, that where they went too far after killing Chicken. Now Cosmic went too far with that Flux, and they just got traded out with the Flux and the Blizzard from Phone and Baz. And
Elf,
on,
Elf and Chicken
oh,
have these DPS ultimates. Okay,
oh,
phone through the window. Everybody got a piece of Elf there. That's crazy. The 4-player assist onto the May. Overclock's gonna come out, and Paulette, ooh,
oh,
playing with fire up there in the skybox. Gonna drop the beat and keep the team alive. The Overclock not gonna find a target though. Maybe phone, or not phone, but Promise will have better luck with the Overclock, but you know, with Phone's wall kind of cutting everything off, it doesn't look like that will be the case. Nobody has gone down yet in this fight moving forward for either team. The wall to cut off Phone and Baz. They have the Flux Blizzard combo. Elf drops the Blizzard, but Baz is able to get away. Here's the Blizzard from Phone. What can they find? They find Gap. Gap is frozen solid. Cannot get the Gravitic Flux off. I mean, without Gap, without that tank, I mean, Phone doing a little bit of self-sabotage there. I mean, Cosmic, they've been stalled here. I mean, great job by Wistful.
yeah, and Wistful has definitely done a great job kind of luring Cosmic into like a false sense of security. Whenever they go in, Gap goes in, Elf goes in, they use ults, and then Wistful just kites them well and does them. Oh, that's a great rotation.
Yeah, is Wistful going to be ready for it? We see the Flux coming out from Gap, and the Rock not going to find a target. And what a Flux! That was 4 people in the Flux, but Chicken finds the pick on to Capital. So, I mean, they're coming into this fight at a disadvantage, both in numbers and in ultimates. I mean, Baz is getting shoved into a locker, and Paulette Sound Barrier is not going to do the job, as Promise goes down. 1:40 on the clock. Cosmic will look to capture B.
Yeah, that was even though that rotation wasn't anything special, it caught Wistful off guard, and they were like saying, "Oh yeah, we need to use the Flux to kind of deny that space." And that Flux then didn't get anything because no cooldowns were expended from the side of Cosmic yet, and by then, just Wistful was just on the back foot, and they had no chance, especially with Capital gone. Oh,
Yeah, I mean, great pick from Paulette. Then they're gonna get aggressive off of that. No grasp here for Gap, but 49 HP in a dream for the Sigma. They're not gonna find any picks off the Flux, but they're also not gonna find any picks off the Overclock. But Ewan will. You don't need an ultimate for the froggy guy right there. And I mean, they're gonna get super aggressive, and they're just gonna blow Baz into Kingdom Come through that window. And I mean, Phone trying to get away, gets around the corner, gonna stay alive. Cosmic continues to push.
well, that was a good kite this time from Cosmic. They kited well the Blizzard and the aggression that Wistful was putting onto them, and even if the Oracle didn't get anyone, it got the job done at the end because Ewan was able to pick up Promise, who was very low.
And Matrix from Capital. Elf so close to that Blizzard, not going to be able to find it in time. Oh, goodness. And Paulette, once again, getting too aggressive, getting caught out. I mean, here's the Flux from Baz. What can they find? They find Gap and Chicken! Absolutely an excellent Gravitic Flux from Baz, and Phone cleans up on the damage. Just over a minute remaining here for Cosmic to cap C.
Oh, Colette, again, as you mentioned, went in too aggressive, but also, what a Flux by Baz. He's being so lethal with those Fluxes, especially in those strange situations when they lose a member and they need a play like that.
Here we go. One more chance here for Cosmic. 46 seconds remaining. The Blizzard from Phone countered by the Blizzard from Elf, and I mean Elf not able to get into the ice block, gets frozen solid here, and I mean at this point you should just stagger them out, right?
Yeah,
And that'll be a
Ewan will
decent
not
stagger
get back to
anyway.
spawn. Yeah, I mean, Ewan was just gonna get fast even if he respawned late, because again, Lucio, pretty fast hero. But also, a lot of ultimates were expended in that fight, and now Cosmic has that overclock flux and that amp matrix. So they need to play those ultimates perfectly if they want to push it that far.
And they know that Baz doesn't have the accretion anymore, so the overclock through the window is going to rip Capital out of the fight. They don't get that amplification matrix anymore. And they need to play safe if they want another fight here. So, you know, they're just going to back up, try and get out and around the corner as Baz ever so slightly getting closer and closer to that gravitic flux of their own. And Gap, not even looking at Paulette, takes down the Lucio, and Gap finding a lot of damage, and Elf is just gonna do the thing. 2 kills for Elf, no time on the clock. They don't care. They'll get the capture on C.
And what killed it has been onto Promise, who has been so lethal with those overclock in those situations where you need them. Elf with a shot to the dome, icicle to the head, onto Promise with that overclock and that and matrix up. It could have spelled disaster for Cosmic, but they were able to make it, and they used those ultimates perfectly. As Human says, as drawable. Yeah, it is drawable. Not gonna lie.
I might die if we draw.
My
Capital, please. Please, Capital, I'm begging. I have another game after this, guys. Oh.
Guys, please, please,
Boston
please,
used
please,
the toilet bowl.
please,
Yeah.
please, 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 please.
I don't know. The toilet bowl was definitely less entertaining than what we saw, because that was like a cycle of suck. This is like a cycle of like greatness.
I'm gonna lose it.
Well,
Oh,
trust me, they're gonna do it. Maybe map 6, but they're gonna do it. Oh, there's spawn hold, maybe.
They're getting aggressive here for Cosmic. I mean, okay. We'll see how this is gonna go for Cosmic. Are they gonna get the full hold here? I guess we will have to see. Gap taking a lot of damage. No longer has that barrier, but Promise gets like burned down by the side of Cosmic, and Wistful already. They're off to a very, very slow start here in this first fight. It's gonna be Cosmic holding.
Oh, and Bass goes down also. Very late. I like that aggression from Cosmic. As I said, they play with a lot of aggression, holding those angles pretty well, I would say. As it's already been a minute since like their attack started, and they have not made a single meter of progress.
Yep, and Phone, you know, coming up big once again, gonna cut off the heals the best that they can. And the Immortality Field is not going to be enough to keep Crazy Cat alive. And with that accretion onto Gap, that will do it for this fight. The spawn hold lasts a full minute, though.
Yeah, full minute, as you said. And Cosmic didn't use a single ult, but neither did Wistful. So right now, if Cosmic gets another good fight right here, very aggressively, even without using ults, they will have 3 fights, and they'll maybe get a minute even if Wistful caps. So they need to go aggressive right now. Oh,
here we go. Flux out. It's going to be big. 4 players for the Flux from Gap. Gonna take down Paulette. It'll be a great pick. Promise trades it out onto Elf, but the window from Crazy Cat is going to help deal that damage. Both windows expended here for both teams, and Wistful, they will not get through.
As you said, they took another very good fight, and now they're in territory to where even if Wistful wins this one, they might get a recontest if they all die fast. I definitely liking how Cosmic is playing this defense. They're trying very hard to to win it here when it matters in the first point. Just take as many fights as possible. Chicken.
There's the overclock and a wall from Phone. 2 answers from the side of Wistful. Here we go. The Blizzard Flux combo, not going to find a pick. They will find a Crazy Cat, though, and Gap is behind them, and they're just not doing anything about it.
Yeah, I think it's pretty much over for the side of Wistful for at least this fight. Capital is still alive, but probably not for long. Yeah, and 1 minute now to cap it. Even if they win this fight, it's probably gonna be a long fight. So you're getting like maybe 30 seconds, even if Wistful wins, with only 1 ultimate to expend. And, well, if it's anybody that can do it, it's probably Promise with that overclock, but that Blizzard from Alpha on... Oh! The flank Blizzard coming in.
It'll freeze Capital. They're going to kill Promise before the overclock even comes out, and they've got one more chance here for the side of Wistful. I mean, they just haven't found their footing here on the attack.
Yeah, and now 25 seconds. It's basically last fight territory. Even if and they're going in so aggressive. They're gonna get in so aggressive.
So much damage, and I mean, in this point, Capital's gonna try and get over the wall, but Ewan decides you're not gonna get away with that. 5 seconds remain, and Paulette gets on the point. Baz and Promise, they're gonna stay alive, and they're gonna push the card here.
Yeah, but they're probably gonna get maybe a touch. I would assume not, since Phone has the wall ready to deny that. I think that was Chicken manages to touch. Oh, they went.
Oh, they see 9.
And yeah, they see 9.
Yeah,
that was
chance there.
That was a case of like maybe trying to kind of outwit Wistful and maybe get a good fight, but he just like didn't get the picks in time necessarily. But even then, they capped it in overtime. Even if they did, now it's only 2 minutes, but the card is moving. So, and Wistful has the ultimates, things that Cosmic doesn't have because they switched to touch again at that point. So maybe
the flux from Baz. They take down Capital though, and a great dodge there from the accretion by Baz. But it's almost not even like it doesn't even matter.
Yeah.
I mean, the Blizzard's gonna come out. Phone just chucks it. They're gonna get a freeze onto Crazy Cat and Promise. Gonna be able to take it down. The Baptiste there, but Ewan and the gang, they're so low. But it's like they can't follow up from the side of Wistful.
Where's Chicken going? Okay. Chicken.
Behind. That's the answer.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, they found him! They found him! Oh.
It's crazy that they even thought to look. Maybe they heard the footsteps.
Nah, yeah, maybe they heard the footstep. Or probably Promise saw him after he died. You know, sliding in. But,
You just walk past this window. I think if you are Wistful, try to get that aggression going strong. But
Phone!
But Phone is dead and buried here. You know, it's already over. This fight is already over for Wistful. And once again, they've only got one more chance.
And maybe now they want to play like this. Now probably they will say, yeah, we're retreating. We're not making the same mistake again. 25 seconds, and they have 2 great ultimates to do it, and the beat from E1 to maybe.
Oh my God! 2 for Ewan!
2 for Ewan!
What a crazy play to put the. I mean. There's so much that I can say about what we've seen in this match so far. I mean, the play after play after play by both of these teams, and Cosmic comes out on top of Shambhala Monastery. I really do appreciate them just putting the map to bed.
What the hell? Great. What a great. Oh, this is the boop for sure. And look how. I mean, we don't see it, but look how aggressively they were playing for that rotation. and I think they get like another kill on Capital for good measure. I mean, that's a good individual play, and as I said, this match is probably going to be decided on some great individual plays. And Chicken has gotten in this match, even though they kind of trolled sometimes. They kind of taken over a bit this Sojourn role. They kept Promise on their heels, and they created a lot of plays, I would say. But Ewan, that was just an insane boop. But yeah, Cosmic is definitely playing more confident right now. They're definitely saying, yeah, we could have won King's Row. Now we're gonna play with much more confidence, as it's 1-1 tied series, and we're going to Flashpoint.
I think I can probably guess where we're going.
This smells like a Survasa.
Survasa, yeah. I don't know, man. This match, it's just been. We're gonna look back on this match in the future.
Oh wait, it's push.
Oh, no, we're going to push.
Oh, we're going to push.
Okay, so it'll be Esperanza coming in for map number 4. I honestly thought it was Flashpoint first and then push. Well, Hippie's a bit of a lion little guy. Put the Flashpoint as map number 4 on our screens, but it'll be pushed for map number 4. Yeah, it's gonna be Esperanza.
I've been casting like a bunch of map 5s. Usually it's push map 5, but maybe it's like different if you tie one map. Maybe it's like different. So maybe you want to do like a push, and then I don't know the rule book. Somebody can fill me in, but it's push, and we're going to Esperanza. Now Esperanza's it's a map where I've seen some crazy things happen. Usually it's Coliseum where we see the good brawl being played, but Esperanza is usually where the more wacky stuff happens. Usually it's where like those crazy reverse pushes 0 meters to 100 meters happen, and it has potential to be crazy, especially with these two teams.
I would not be mad at all if we saw a Roadhog mirror that they want.
Oh, it's probably not gonna happen in the streets of Portugal, and even if it would be cool, but it's gonna be Sigma.
If not cool, then definitely silly. Which this match has definitely been silly. I mean, silly, awesome. Very, very close. All great descriptors of Wistful versus Cosmic. And coming into Esperanza, it will be another mirror composition with Chicken on the Sojourn. So I guess we'll see. I mean, with Chicken on the Sojourn, I mean, it was the first match, or the first map that wasn't particularly close. So we'll see if Chicken was the deciding factor for Cosmic, as we see a bit of a flank off angle, but Gap and the gang are going to be able to take down Promise early. The accretion going to come out onto Baz, and I mean, an excellent play, but it'll be phone. They're going to be able to trade it out, and I mean, just like that, just in the snap of your finger. I mean, Wistful turns this around and like pushes Cosmic over.
Oh, Colette, what are you doing? Basically on the crosser for Chicken, and I don't think they're gonna get out, but oh no, they're getting out.
They will.
Wow.
Like,
dude,
like if you're walking in a straight line at Chicken's gonna hit that shot 9 times out of 10.
But also great pressure from Cosmic to kind of flank. Especially with Chicken, Winter has played like more linearly, and Chicken has played more split, which maybe they're gonna punish right now.
Yeah, no, not maybe, definitely. Wistful was ready for that off angle. Here's the Blizzard from phone. What can they find? Elf has to use that ice block as both beats come out. Gap goes down, frozen to their core by Phone's Blizzard, and the dominance continues for Wistful. 0 meters to 53. That will be butt scratch activated.
Yeah, and again, Chicken got caught out. Probably splitting way too much, but what they're trying to do with Chicken is just kind of play more off angles and be able to hit Promise on their behind, but also Phone has done a great job of just flanking the side of Cosmic.
And the Ant Matrix came out from Crazy Cat as it'll be a trade. Baz for Crazy Cat in this fight. The overclock has been expended in a bit. I think that was a collateral there. No picks on the overclock collateral, but they'll find the picks with the railgun as they've tend to do. And Cosmic, they finally break the hold that Wistful has on the bot. They'll finally get some progress moving.
Yeah, and this was a good fight to kind of kite the flux from Baz, but they have expanded this overclock already, and Promise and Phone have both DPS ult and no support ults from the side of Cosmic.
Here we go. Blizzard out from Elf. Gonna freeze up Promise, but do they find the follow-up? I don't think they do. Chicken will get Phone, who is high up in the sky, and I think Cosmic probably will not get the bot before Wistful's able to come back, but it'll be close.
Maybe if they get one of these stagger picks, but Paulette is already back, and Promise is not showing their face. They're probably gonna another fight, especially with those two ultimates from the side of Wistful that they weren't able to use. Again, thanks to the aggression that Chicken.
Ooh, yeah, Chicken gets caught out once again, and Phone is going to put the hurt on Elf in the Blizzard. Has to use the Ice Block, gets blown up immediately after leaving. And I mean, this May masterclass that we have seen from both Mays, actually, I mean, it just continues. Everybody on both sides is playing at a peak level, it feels like, as Phone and Wistful, they try to push the issue on to Cosmic in that window. They want to get the touch, but the bot crosses the checkpoint for the close spawn as both overclocks are out now. The immortality field saving Chicken from the overclock of Promise, and you know, slowly but surely it will be Cosmic coming out on top of this fight. But coming into the next fight, all that is in the wings right now is going to be these support ultimates from both sides.
Yeah, and both flocks are close. Both, as you said, both overclocks suspended. Both maze ults are in 50%. So this is as even as it can get. It will be probably a matter of how they both use it. Because they want to use it early.
Oh, we see an Ant Matrix from Crazy Cat. Does Capital respond? Phone and Baz are building up so close to ultimates of their own. Here's the flux from Baz. I mean, Gap is going to be hurting, hitting the ground, 300 HP, having to back up. Phone is able to once again get that that win in the May duel. Immortality field from Capital is going to keep Baz alive, and I mean, Paulette once again on the Reddit Lucio stuff, and I mean,